I want to introduce you to a special series of plays that we use with our ball club. We call it a phantom play. And basically what it is a fake throw by an infielder. This is a great play to use with a runner at second base only on a ground ball to third base or a ground ball deep short. The key here for our third baseman is to pick the ball up and do not look the runner back. Don't pay any attention to the runner at second. You'll notice Brooke will pick the ball up, fake a throw to first, and then be able to pick that runner off. You'll find a lot of teams that you play against will want to take that extra base. They'll send that runner on the throw to first, whether it's a throw from the third baseman or a throw from the shortstop. The key here is to make a good fake and really sell it to the runner. If you can pick that runner off, it's one less runner in scoring position and one less opportunity for your opponents to score. Our next phantom situation is with a runner at first and second. Could be a double play type of a situation where you have a ground ball to the shortstop or even a ground ball to third base where she goes to her left a good distance. It's an opportunity where you're not going to be able to get that back runner. But what we're going to do is have our second baseman or shortstop, whoever's making a pivot, make a good fake to the first base. Simply reverse pivot and then pick off that runner as a round third. A lot of times you'll catch a lazy runner, and you'll catch a runner a runner that's being a little overly aggressive and wanting to make a turn towards home. A good pivot and a good fake will give you an opportunity to pick that runner off third base and give your defense a better shot in the long run. Our last situation is a pet peeve of mine. It's a situation where you have runners on base and a ground ball to the infield that's bobbled. Could be to the pitcher, could be to any infielder. Most times in this situation you'll see your infielders give up. They'll bobble the ball and they'll just quit and give up on the play. What we like to encourage our infielders to do in this situation is to pick the ball up and fake a throw somewhere. That fake just might lead that runner to take a couple extra steps off the base. In that situation is a great time to pick them off. So try to make something good happen in a bad situation. If you make an error, if you bobble the ball, that's no problem. Pick it up, fake a throw somewhere, and you might just pick off a few people over the course of the season. A great drill for your team to use to get a lot of repetitions and a lot of ground balls in a short amount of time is what we call a crossfire drill. Here you put your infielders out in their position. However many you have at each spot doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, or 4, it doesn't make any difference. Each infield position has its own hitters. We use our outfielders or our pitchers to hit for the infielders. In this situation, one hitter is going to hit just the first baseman only. First baseman are going to field the ball, throw it back into a person that's catching for that hitter. Each position has their own hitter and their own catcher. You can do this with just two hitters, one hitter hitting to first and second, the other one hitting to third and short. They can throw to bases. You can come up with thousands of different combinations to use to give your infielders a lot of ground balls in a short amount of time, work on their throws, work on their footwork, and really get a lot accomplished at practice. Hopefully the skills and drills that you learned today will help your team become better defensively this spring. So I want to wish you the best of luck. We want to wish you good weather, and I want to wish lots of W's in the win column this spring.